fam. So today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok so you guys can check out that wear test of the foundation. I hope you guys all have a wonderful one. Let's go ahead and get started. You guys, my face feels so soft. I cannot even tell you how soft it feels. It's like literally feels like I'm a baby and I've just been birthed. I'm gonna do the Essence primer today, the Wet n Wild, simply because Cassie did not have good things to say about this foundation and her skin always looks great. She's not even oily. So I'm like slightly nervous that it's gonna look absolute crap on me. So we're gonna do like a super great primer because we need all the help we can get apparently. She sent me a picture and her face looks so cakey and she never looks cakey. Like, she has really nice skin. She doesn't have oil. Nothing ever breaks apart on her. We've got that Wet n Wild one down. I'm freaking obsessed with Mystic Tan. Can I just say? I got a spray tan. I cannot even get over how good this Mystic Tan is. Cassie gets them all the time and she's always like, oh, Mystic Tan. And I never get them. And then I'm like, dude, why not? It was so easy. All I did was shower, shave, and scrub. Go get a spray tan. It took like not even 5 minutes, and then I was done. And then it just started developing and I was looking beautiful by like 4 hours later. I was looking all bronzed up and I was white. So I'm pretty much feeling very excited that I'm tan. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. sponge. Here is the foundation. I'm slightly nervous. I got the color 57, tan 57. This claims to be lightweight all day wear, transfer resistant, quince leaf extract to help mattify. So apparently it's supposed to be good for oily skin, and it's supposed to be all day wear, transfer resistant, and mattify the skin. So according to Cassie, that was not the case. This actually looks really pale now that I'm tan. Gosh darn it, I thought it was going to be the perfect color, but we will see. Not as thin as I would expect. I don't know, for some reason I was thinking it was going to be really thin because it's a serum foundation. Oh, shnikers, that's not my color. That's not tan 57. That's literally so pale. Okay, maybe we can make it work. A bit full coverage. I don't know about this, you guys. This is definitely not my color. Oh dear, this is not the one. I wanted to do a wear test of this, but I'm looking very pale. It's literally so light. I will say you don't need very much. Like a little bit goes a really long way. Am I even in focus? Are you focusing on my background? Don't be rude. I feel like it almost looks green on me. Like it's so fair. I should have got the 60. I was so torn. I almost got 60 and then I was like, oh, what if it's too dark? Oh, I think we're just gonna make it work. It's gonna be okay. I definitely think I needed 60 for sure. So if you've had a fresh tan, and I am tan right now because I literally just got the Mystic yesterday, so I'm feeling quite delicious. I would not say 57 is gonna be the one for you. It's pretty light. Just gonna kind of blend it down. And then I'm gonna take half a pump for my forehead. There's no scent. I will say it's very full coverage. Like it's covering everything I need to cover, and I feel like if the color was right for me, I think it would actually look really great. You know how sometimes when you do a lighter foundation it like enhances everything and then you're like, oh, I'm so gross, I can't stand it. I feel like that's kind of what's happening because it's a little bit light. It's gonna be okay. Do you realize how much I love not having a money piece right there? Oh, it makes my life so much easier when I do my makeup. We can definitely make this work. Foundation is done. It definitely is full coverage. I think I was expecting it to be a little bit less coverage because it was a serum foundation, but it's a full coverage foundation. Like this is straight up full coverage. Not as thick as like a normal full coverage would feel, but definitely has a little bit of that full coverage look on the skin. Like it's not a super duper like thin. It doesn't look super skin-like. It's definitely looking a little bit like heavier on the skin. I will say it's covered everything I need to cover though. Like literally everything. I keep saying every day is a busy day. I think my life is just busy. They've always been in the same school, except for when Phoenix went into kindergarten and she was still in preschool. But because now he's in middle school and she's in elementary school, their times are different. So I literally spend so much of my day in the car picking up children. So it really does make my day a little hectic because I only have such a short amount of time to get all my stuff done for work before I have to go and sit in my car. I mean, luckily, like, I can do some stuff on my phone, like check emails and like edit Instagram stuff, that kind of thing I can do in the car. But you know, when it comes to like filming and editing on my computer, sometimes I do edit my videos in because I have a plug in my car. Sometimes I will do that. This is the Glow Skin Beauty. Once they're home, it's like you're helping with homework and you're getting them food and then you're cooking dinner, and then I have to do my household chores at some point because I don't do it while they're at school because I'm not going to waste my time doing chores when I have a quiet house. So then I'm like doing the dishes and doing laundry and, you know, cleaning cat poo and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, I just feel like the days are so freaking short. They go by so fast, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I didn't get all the stuff I wanted to get done for work. So then the next day it's like piles up on me, and then I just feel like it's a freaking struggle, man. Fiona ran away the other day. She ran away. I was pissed. So this dog, if the door opens, she bolts. You have to be so careful. And that's really hard when you have kids, because you know how kids are. They're just like, la-di-da. Like, and I've had to teach my kids over the years to be really, really careful because we've always had animals. And so, but Moo never ran away. She was literally like my shadow. She was always next to me. You didn't really have to worry about her. She would never run away. She was too obsessed with me to run away. Whereas Fiona, that girl is a serious, friendly dog. Like, she just wants to be everyone's friend. She wants to be any other pet's friend. If there's someone around, like, she will literally just, she'll go up to anyone. Like, she just doesn't, she's not loyal at all. So it was Valentine's Day, and I freaking forgot it was Valentine's Day. It was Phoenix's birthday the day before, so I knew it was Valentine's Day, but I was so busy worrying about his birthday that I didn't even remember to get the kids a Valentine's Day gift, and I always do. But I've just been so busy lately that I just, like, I don't know, it just slipped my mind. So the morning comes, and normally every single Valentine's Day in the morning, the kids would have their little baskets when they come out with all their little treats. So the morning comes, and there was no basket out, and I could see the disappointment in Lily's face. Phoenix is kind of at that age where he's just like, whatever, I don't really care. He's a preteen. But Lily was like, where's my basket? She didn't say it because I knew she's just too sweet. She would never make me feel bad. But I could see the disappointment on her face, and my freaking heart broke, and I was like, oh, you suck so much. Mom fail. So I was like, oh, crapper. So I ended up going to the store. I took Squish with me because I went right after I dropped off Phoenix from school, or at school. So I had Squish with me because she likes to do the morning drop-offs with the kids. And she's a good little shopper. She's such an easy dog. Like, she's literally so chill. She doesn't bark. She just sits there. She's so good. So I'm coming in to the door, and I had Squish in my hands, and then I had in the other hand, I had Squish in this arm, and then in this arm I had all of the Valentine's Day bags, because I'd put them in little bags for the kids. And so I opened the door, and our door's a bit stiff, so I had to, like, you had to give it a little kick on the bottom. And she was waiting there. Fiona was waiting for me, and I was like, don't even start with me. And literally before I even had the chance, she bolted out the door. And when she gets out, she just runs, and she's so fast. She's like some kind of amazing speedy race dog. So she literally bolts, and she just immediately goes for the road. Luckily, we don't live on a busy road or anything, so I wasn't worried about her getting run over. But she's a little dog, and she's a freaking pest, and she doesn't come back when you call her. Let me just grab a blush. Let me see. I think I'm gonna do, what am I gonna do today? Let's do the Too Faced Pinker Times Ahead. She starts running. It's been super icy. Our road is super icy. Our driveway is super icy. Like, it's literally just an ice rink on our driveway right now. So I'm in my platform fake Ugg boots from Amazon. So they're not grippy at all. Because I've been shopping. I wasn't freaking rummaging through the snow. That did not give me enough pink. I threw all the Valentine's Day stuff down. Didn't even think to get rid of Squish. So Squish was still in my arms. And I go running. So I'm sure it was so embarrassing if anyone watched. Like, oh my god. I just cannot even imagine what I looked like. So I've got Squish in one arm. She's got her little head bobbling about because I'm literally running to try and get this freaking dog. And Fiona is just gone. Like, she's all the way down the street at this point, and I'm trying not to slip on the ice. So I'm like running with the dog and I'm saying, Fiona, Fiona, like in a good voice, trying to like get her to like not think I'm mad at her, even though at this point I'm like, you're done. I'm so sick and tired of you, because she's done this multiple times. I am calling her and I get so close to her, and as soon as I'm like, hi Fiona, like come here baby, you want treats? She doesn't care about food because she's fat enough already. And so I'm like, at this point I'm like, I'm cussing in my head. I'm like, freaking idiot dog. Like, I'm so annoyed. And right as I almost grab her, she looks back at me and then bolts even faster than before. And it's like, why is she so mean to me? Like, that's so mean. Why would you want to get away from me? I treat her nicely. She has endless amounts of food. She snuggles in bed with me every single night. I spoon her. I'm a good mother. Why would you want to run away from your mother? You know what I mean? It's just so rude. So I'm getting so annoyed at this point. Poor Squish is freezing. It was like 19 degrees outside, so I'm freezing my butt off. And she just keeps running. So at this point, I've been out here for like 15 minutes running around chasing after this dog in the neighborhood. I'm sure people were like, this poor girl. I am like getting so frustrated because I'm like, how am I ever gonna catch her? And I had like literally 10 minutes before I had to go and leave to pick up my kids. She just kept running farther and farther away, and I had to go pick up the kids from school. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I was like starting to get really stressed out because I'm like, I'm never gonna catch her. Like, I'm just not fast enough in this ice with my platform boots on to catch this dilly-ding dog. So she keeps running, and every time I think, oh, I'm almost there, I've almost got her, she like stops for a minute and I think, oh good, she's been a good girl, she's gonna come to me. She bolts even faster, farther away from me, and she just looks back at me like just a F you know what I mean? And I was just like, dude, I can't with this dog right now. Like, I just don't have the patience for this. So anyway, is it focusing on the back again? It is. So at this point, I'm like ready to give up. I'm huffing and puffing. I'm not in shape for this. I'm like, I gotta go get my kids. I still have to walk back to my house. So I'm getting so annoyed. And this car, like, no one had driven by at this point. And then finally a car starts driving towards us, and they can see that I'm trying to like get Fiona. So I'm like, you know, going like this to them, like there's a tiny little white dog in the snow. Like, please don't run her over. So the lady pulls over, literally as soon as she gets out of her car. This is when I got so mad. As soon as she gets out of her car, Fiona goes running over to her, rolls over on her back, and is like, you know, rub my belly. And I'm like, you're a jerk. You are actually a jerk. Like, I was so annoyed because I'm like, I've been out here huffing and puffing, running around, trying to get my dog back who belongs to me. She won't even come near me. And she just immediately goes up to some random stranger and wants her belly rubbed. I was just like, dude, I cannot with you anymore. Like, I was so irritated. So I was like, can you just grab her? I'm like, you could just pick her up. That would be amazing. The lady grabs her and she's like, oh, you need to be really careful because of coyotes. And I'm thinking, do you think I'm trying to let her run away? I mean, it was great. The lady helped me. But I was like, obviously I don't want her out because I know that there's coyotes. Like, and I told her, I was like, oh, I know, she snuck out the door. I had my hands full. She's like, oh, she's so cute. I'm like, she's not cute. She's a freaking jerk. You can have her. You can go running around the neighborhood after her. Like, I was so fuming. Then I'm holding Fiona in one arm and Squish in the other. And Fiona's quite heavy. Like, she's probably at least, I don't know, she's a chunk. So she's quite heavy. So I'm having to walk all the way back home. I literally have like 5 minutes at this point to leave to go and pick up the kids. And I'm gonna take, that was the Givenchy. Sorry, I'm talking so much about this freaking dog. I'm gonna take Boldy Bear from MAC. So I like was so annoyed with her. So I put her in her crate after that. I got home, I put her in her crate because I was gonna go pick up the kids and then come home, and I was like, I don't want to risk it now. I've already been running around like a psychopath after her. I don't want the kids to open the door, and she's on this like insane little mood today. So I put her in her crate so that when we came home she couldn't escape again. I'm like, because I used to do that because she used to run away. She like stalks the door and then she waits for the kids to come in. They have their backpacks, and like, you know, when all three people are coming in and they've got their backpacks, they're not paying attention, she would bolt out the door. So it's happened numerous times. So then I started putting her in a crate when we were gone so that when we came home she wasn't stalking the door to try and run away. Hold on, I have to concentrate with this. I'm gonna take MAC Cream Cup just in the center here. So yeah, at this point I was just like in such a mood. I was like, I'm done with you, Fiona, you little punk. Like, I don't know what her problem is. I'm a good mother. I don't know why she doesn't love me. You know, I took it personally because I'm like, why are you trying to run away from me? You're so mean. See, she's right here. She knows I'm talking bad about her. So, so everything when I went and picked up my kids, like whatever, went about the day. She was just like ornery that day. Like, I don't know what her deal was, but she was just, would not stop barking, just being so difficult all day long. I'm like, what is her deal? Like, I just like didn't understand why she was being such a little pest. So that night, in the middle of the night, I woke up because the cat had jumped on the counter and jumped on a towel where all of the dishes were drying, and all of it came tumbling down. So I woke up to like this alarming noise of dishes and pots and pans smashing onto the floor. So it woke me up. So as soon as she's awake, when I get up, usually she thinks it's time to go to the bathroom because she sleeps in the bed with me. So I woke up, and so then she acted like she had to go to the bathroom. So I was like, okay, well, I'll take her out. I'll go clean up all these pots and pans. And where's my eyebrow pencil? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's pitch black. And I'm like, well, crap, she has to go to the bathroom. So I let her out. The second that I let her outside, she starts yipping, and she has the most high-pitched, piercing voice ever. And it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and we have neighbors. So I'm like, schnikers. I'm like, these neighbors are gonna literally want to kill us. First, they've seen me running around chasing a dog yelling Fiona, and now it's 2 o'clock in the morning and she's out there yapping at a bird. There's this blue jay, and I think it's taunting her, and it makes her little squeaky squawk noise, and she will not stop barking at it. So she goes out there and immediately starts yipping, and it was so loud, and she would not stop. It was just it wasn't even just like a little, it was like just constant. And I'm trying to get her in, and our backyard is full of snow. I'm just in a freaking nightie. Like, I'm just in a shirt, a sleep shirt. I have no underwear on. I have no pants on. I have no shoes on. Our backyard is covered in snow. I'm not about to go traipsing through the snow half naked. So I'm saying, Fiona, Fiona. And I'm trying to be quiet because, like, obviously everyone's asleep. I don't want to wake up the whole neighborhood. So I'm saying, Fiona, come on, let's go. Like, let's get inside. She's not even peeing. She's just out there barking. This is going on for a good 5 minutes of her barking. And at this point, I'm thinking, everyone hates us in the neighborhood. They're all going to be so annoyed. Everyone's probably awake. Like, I felt so bad. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to get her in. She won't come in. And it's pitch black outside, so I don't want to turn lights on as well and bring even more attention to it. And you know when you're tired, you're just not thinking right? What I should have done was just go and get some boots on, go out there and grab her. But I was so tired that I just didn't even think. So I'm just trying to like tell her to come in. So finally Jay wakes up. And like she actually listens to Jay. Like I'm chop liver apparently. If I say something, I think she thinks that she's my boss. I think that's the problem. I need Caesar the dog whisperer. So Jay comes downstairs and he's like, what's happening? What's going on? And I was like, she's lost it. Like, she's just lost it. I don't know what. I'm trying to get her in. At this point, I'm almost like on the verge of crying because I'm so tired and I'm so sick of her crap from the day. So he like literally says, Fiona, get in here. And immediately she comes running in. I'm like, that's what I've literally been trying to do this whole time. Like, I was so furious because I was already annoyed with her for running away. Because I'm like, dude, I don't understand why you would do this. Like, why do dogs run away? It just doesn't make any sense to me. You have a good, like, I could see if I was like treating her badly. You know what I mean? Like, I can see why dogs run away if they have bad owners. But I'm like the nicest dog mom. Probably too nice. That's why she's such a little punk. So anyway, Jay was like, you need to get a hold of your dog. And I was like, I seriously am trying. Like, I don't know what to do. So we went to bed. I did not let her sleep in bed with me. I made her sleep with Phoenix in his bed. Because I was like, you don't get to sleep with me. You're being mean. So she did not sleep with me. That was her punishment. Because she sleeps with me every single night. Like, if she doesn't get to sleep with me, she gets really upset. Like, that's just our routine. So yeah, that was my day with Fiona. So she's just been a real little pickle lately. Really testing my patience, barking at everything. You guys can probably hear the birds as I'm talking here. There's a ton of blue jays, and they've all just been hanging about, barking or squawking at our animals through the windows. And I'm assuming that they're taunting her, and that's why she's getting so annoyed and she's barking. Because blue jays can be kind of shady like that. I was just so irritated, you guys. I cannot even tell you. I just had it. It's already just been like such a busy week anyway. Like, I've just been like so stressed out. You know what's weird? This foundation is feeling really waxy. I'm having a really hard time getting my foundation to, or my eyebrows to stick to the foundation. It feels like waxy or something. So yeah, that's basically what my week has been like so far. I started off with Phoenix's birthday, which is always, you know, you're always trying to make everything great for everyone. Then forgot Valentine's Day. My dog ran away. She tried to wake up the entire neighborhood. What happened yesterday? I think yesterday was pretty chill. I got a spray tan, which was amazing. But like every day it's just been, I've had so much to do for work. Oh no, Lily had a friend over yesterday. Forgetting what day I'm on. I don't even know what's happening this week, but I think she had a friend over yesterday. Which is fine, that's like no big deal. But anyway, yeah, it's just been a very hectic week for me. But I literally say that every week lately. I just feel like every day I'm like, oh, that's a stressful day. Oh, I have so much going on. That's a stressful day. I think this pen is running out. I keep on getting one of them confused because I have two. But yeah, so today I've been trying to film this express video all week and it just has not been happening for me. I did that Pamela video, which took forever. By the time I'm done, I'm like, oh crap, it's time for me to go get my kids. And I quickly like grab some food and eat in the car. Just every day is chaotic, I tell you. When you have kids and pets, it's like there's never a dull moment. This is the Grande brow. I'll just have everything listed because I've been talking so much, sorry. I feel like you guys like the chatty ones though anyway, don't you? You always check the box for what I'm using. It's always gonna be listed down there. I feel like I messed up my brows a little bit though. Pretty sure I'm coming down with something and it was just a matter of time. I just love this Sigma brush, by the way. The Sigma all-purpose buffer. It is just such a great crease brush. It's so nice and big. It gets the job done really nice and fast. It's so amazing. I'm like doing the same look as always. I feel like the color turned out pretty good though, didn't it? I thought for sure I was gonna look like Casper the Ghost, but I think we figured it out in the end. If all else fails, I can always wear a hoodie and cover the rest of my body that makes me look tan. I just want to test out the foundation and see how it wears because Cassie said it was rubbish. I mean, she sent me a video. It did not look good. Like, her skin has never looked like that. Like, it looked so yucky. And I know it wasn't her skin, it was the foundation, so. And she doesn't even have oily skin, so that's why I'm like, well, this will be a great test. I don't even know what time it is at this point though. It's 11:30 already. I had to re-edit a video yesterday because I had to send one off for approval. They had like a lot of edits for me. So I had to re-edit that, re-get it exported. I need to re-upload it. So I was doing that this morning and then I was like, Schneikers, I'm supposed to be filming my Express video. I got some super cute stuff from Express. I can't wait for you guys to see because I've been living in those jeans. The low-rise ones, it's funny because on me they're like full on like mid-rise because I'm so short, but they're so cute. I love them. But yeah, I have a really good Express try on coming for you when I can actually get my poop in a group. I think there's a little pixie who comes and steals my stuff. I'm missing my remote to my mirror. You guys know that mirror I showed you that I got from Amazon? There it is. The remote was there and then it wasn't. Jay didn't touch it and I asked Lily, and I know Phoenix didn't touch it because he's never in my bathroom. But it's just missing. I'm like, how do you lose a remote? I literally had it sitting in a little area dedicated for my remote and it's gone. And now I can't adjust the mirror without the remote because I had it on like the nighttime setting. And now like if you don't have the remote, you can't change it to the brighter setting. So I'm like, that's annoying because the mirror is ruined once you put the lights on. Like it's so sticky. I tried to take them off and like it's a disaster. Just taking this color home, or I'm sorry, Comfort, and I'm just kind of smoking out my what's it. But don't you guys feel like remotes are just like the stupidest invention ever because you always lose them? But I didn't lose it. I did not lose this remote. Someone's stolen it. Someone has misplaced it. You know what? It's probably Jay. I think he did move my remote because he's the only one that really shares the bathroom with me. So I don't know if I'll ever find it. I really hope I do though. Because now, I mean, it's fine. Like it's nice to have a little bit of light in there, but I didn't buy it for that. I bought it because I wanted it to be nice and bright. But now I can't change it. I'm wondering if I buy another kit. Let me know what you guys think. If I buy another kit of the exact same lights, because I just got it on Amazon, will the remote, I don't know how technology works. I'm not that smart. Will the remote work for the lights that I have up if it's not the lights that came in the box? Like, are they all supposed to work for like all of the lights, or is it just like, is it just meant for the ones that come in the box? Because I could just buy another set of lights and then just use the remote for the ones that I have in my bathroom, if that would work, but I don't know how that works. I'm not very techie. So if anyone knows if that would work, let me know. The light's great when you can make it bright, but it's just on the dimmest one there is. So that's so annoying. Struggles of life, eh? When you live with other people. Okay, do I want to sparkle today on my lid? Do I have anything new and exciting to show you guys? Maybe we'll do a little bit of Urban Decay. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do a little bit of lithium. I feel like I haven't used this in a while. It's kind of got like a fun, like greeny, taupey color to it. Ooh, that's so pretty. That's really beautiful. We're gonna go in with the LA Girl Super Bright. And then I'm gonna go in with my lash curlers. I can't see. Oh, it's trash day. I didn't put the trash out. Ugh. I hate when that happens. It blocks the way to get out though, because of all the snow right now, so I wouldn't have been able to get out of the driveway if he did it before he left. So then it was on me and then I forgot. Adulting, eh? It really sucks. I'm just gonna be a kid again. Yeah, you think your life is so hard when you're a kid. I mean, in all fairness, it is pretty sucky. Going to school and doing all the tests and dealing with kids and all that mess. But adulting isn't the greatest either. The only difference is that I had a Kit Kat for breakfast. Those Kit Kat honeycomb ones, you guys, oh my god. You can get them at World Market. They're insane. Like, they're so delicious. I had a cup of tea and a Kit Kat. I had a smoothie earlier. It was my mid-morning snack while I was editing. They're so delicious. If you love honeycomb, You're gonna love it. Like, and I don't know what it is, but it seems like the chocolate is like milkier on those or something. It's so good. So that's like the good part about adulting, is that you can have Kit Kat for breakfast. Did you guys hear the birds? It's a blue jay. He's right there. Noisy little guy. I like the chickadees. The blue jays are obnoxious. We had some crows this morning. They were literally so loud. They were circling our yard like crazy. I don't know if they were trying to eat the dogs or what, but they were noisy. They were just like circling around the dogs while the dogs were going potty, and they were like, ah, or whatever the crows do. Chickadees are sweet though. They're just like, they sing their lovely little songs. I think they're chickadees. And they're so sweet and little and cute. I like them. They're nice. I love the cheeseburger birds too. I don't know what they're actually called, but they make a little cheeseburger noise. They go, cheeseburger, cheeseburger. They're my favorite. I just poked myself in the eye. That lithium is so pretty. It's so beautiful. Okay, we're gonna brush off the bake, and then I need to do my inner corner. I keep forgetting to do my inner corner, and then I get into the car like to go pick up the kids later, and I'm like, why do I look so weird? Like, it's so weird when you are so used to a certain look and then you don't have it. I keep on feeling like my eyes are so far apart, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot to do my inner corner. Oh, my eye's watering really bad. Oh my gosh, I need to tell you guys something. I'm so excited. Carolina Herrera came out with a new perfume. I'll link it down below. I think it's called Carolina Herrera Good Girl Blush. I posted it on my Instagram yesterday. Oh my god, my face looks really pale. Let me just find the notes for you guys. Ooh, my sister just sent me this. I got distracted. Thinking about doing this color to her hair. She's getting a ton of gray. And she said it's like really starting to annoy her. My brother and my sister have so much more gray than I do. I've literally had like a couple of gray hairs, like 1 or 2. And I immediately plucked them out. I think it was on a video. Because I was like, no, I'm done with you. You're not gonna hang around here. So I plucked them out. And, but my brother has a ton. He's like full on salt and pepper at this point. I have lip gloss on my teeth. My sister is starting to get quite a lot more, and she said it's just like against her dark hair. It's just like sticking out like a sore thumb. She was showing me and I was like, oh my gosh, you do actually have quite a lot. My mom went gray, I think like probably around like mid-30s, I think. Because I remember her always going and like complaining that she had to go and get her gray covered. And she died when she was 40. So it had to have been like a few years before that. So it's probably like 36 or 37. My sister is 30, how old am I? I'm 37, 36, 35, 34. I think she's 33. Yeah, I think my sister's 33 because we're 4 years apart. Because I'll be 38 in July and then she'll be 34 in August. So anyway, she's really sick of her grays. So I told her, I'm like, why don't you just get some highlights so that it kind of like blends them out a little bit more, and it's not like such a dark, like dramatic difference from the gray to the dark brown. So I think she's been looking at pictures to try and figure out what to do. Gray hair is so annoying. Like, ugh, what a bunch of rubbish. I think I'm just going to do today, what am I gonna do for blush? I think I might do a little bit of the Coral from Dior. I don't know what I was saying. I feel like I was saying something else, but then I got distracted. Wasn't I showing you guys something? I feel like I was like, grabbed my phone and then my sister texted me and I got distracted. I was gonna show you guys something on my phone. Okay, I'm not loving my blush today. Maybe it was the Pinker Times Ahead I didn't like. I feel like it's made me look like I've got a little bit of texture. I don't really like that. I'm gonna do a little bit of number 29 Fascinated. I feel like that one just is my go-to. Like every time I have this one, I feel better. Maybe it's this foundation. I don't know, something is just, like this area is just not looking the best. It's just like not looking cute for some reason. I am gonna just touch up a little bit with the Fenty Beauty mask or I'm sorry, not the Fenty Beauty mask, the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. I just love this gloss. I always forget about it. And then I'm like, God, it's so good. Like, look how pretty that is. It's just so beautiful. Work, 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 work. Yeah, I feel like this foundation's not my favorite. I just feel like I've seen my skin look a little bit more youthful. It's just a little full coverage. I am gonna go ahead and spray it just a little bit because I feel like something is just, it's not looking as nice as I would like. I think Squish snuck up here. I just heard her little bark. What are you doing? Huh? You're wild. What are you doing? Oh, she's a wiggly one. She's a wiggly one. You're supposed to be sleeping. You were on the couch. Okay, that brought a little bit of life back into my skin. It just was like looking like, oh, I just got mascara all over my face though. That's irritating. Oh, poo, I've made a mess. I don't know. Oh, I think that's because I was getting the dog when my face was still wet. I almost forgot to do my inner corner. It's because she distracted me. Okay, my hair is on day I don't even know what, and it's a little greasy. But we're just gonna have to make it work. Oh, it's a little wild. So here's what I will say so far. The foundation does look a little bit heavy on the skin. It is a full coverage foundation. I feel like my skin was prepped really, really well because it felt so soft and so moisturized and really plump and like glowy. And I feel like once I put the foundation on, I could automatically tell that it was like looking a little bit, just a little heavy on the skin. Like not, I mean, I'm just so used to that Valentino now that I feel like it's just so beautiful on the skin that a lot of other stuff looks a little heavier. It just looks a little foundation-y, like a little heavy, but it's just like right around here. It just looks a little thick. I've definitely seen worse. Like it's not bad. It's just, I feel like because I compare everything to Valentino now, it's almost unfair for other foundations because Valentino is so good. But I do think it looks really pretty. I mean, it looks really pretty. It's just like, I feel like compared to Valentino, it looks a little heavier and thicker on the skin, but it doesn't look super thick. It doesn't look super cakey as of right now. So it's 11:53. I obviously started putting my makeup on about an hour ago because I filmed a video and it takes a lot longer. So let's just say 11 is when I officially put on my makeup. Oh no, am I gonna be able to stay up to 11? I don't think so. It's a school night. So I might just be able to get like a 10-hour wear test in or something today, but I'm gonna do a wear test of this on TikTok so that you guys can see exactly what it looks like on the skin, but we'll see. But as of right now, I think it's nice, but I definitely think I like Valentino more because I just feel like this, it's full coverage. It just looks a little bit thicker, a little bit more like full coverage foundation on the skin, but it has covered everything I need to cover. My makeup looks nice, but it doesn't look as skin-like as normal. So be sure to go follow me on TikTok so you guys can check out that wear test. I will leave a link to everything I used here today, and I'll see you guys in my next one.